Skinny, and this is my post-op week 78 update. I am currently 169.8 pounds, which means I am up 0.8 pounds from last week. I don't like being up, and so that may be one of the reasons I do not go on maintenance. Yvette left a video the other day and was talking about how she had been up 4 pounds and immediately pulled herself off maintenance, and I think that's a great idea, Yvette. I think that we should always be cautious about where we are and where we're going and not give in to those few little pounds. So I know I will be just as diligent on that. So I am not going to talk a whole lot about that. I do have my measurements, but I'm not going to post those measurements on this video. I will post body shots and measurements on the next video when I have more time. I've been very exhausted lately, and so today I took an extra nap, and so now I am up, rushing, and trying to get to class, print PowerPoints and all that stuff. So I'm just going to talk about the giveaway today. First of all, I want to say thank you so much to the number of subscribers that I have, those who are just watching and supporting from afar, those who have found me recently, those who have been around for the long haul, who have been there from jump. I appreciate you, and you know who you are. I also want to give shouts out to my text support group. Those girls rock. And I mean, when somebody has a call out and needs somebody to support them right away, they are supporting them right away. And I mean, on every different front, because there's so many things that happen that send us towards food, whether it's happy or sad or whatever it may be. They are there to support. So I just want to give a shout out to you guys and say thank you. Thank you to the Instagram bunch of folks. And just thank you guys. It has been lovely sharing this journey with you. And I hope that we can continue to do it for a long time to come. So as far as the giveaway is concerned, I didn't even think about what to do as far as the giveaway is concerned. But anyway, just make sure that you're a subscriber. I'd love for you to be subscribed on Instagram as well as on YouTube. And also, so make sure that you subscribe to me. Make sure that you subscribe on YouTube. Make sure that you are subscribed on Instagram. And then also make sure, not just for me, but make sure that you leave a comment either on Instagram, because I'll post a picture on Instagram of the giveaway. So leave the comment on Instagram or leave the comment on Facebook of who else you have subscribed to, or who else, what other videos or support systems that you're using in order to make sure that you are staying on track and being held accountable. Because I think that that is the biggest thing, is not falling off track. Because even when I'm falling off on my videos, which I'm a little behind, I feel like it is an easier, it allows so much wiggle room to be able to fall off track and not to be held as accountable as what you should be held accountable for in order to keep the weight off. You know, we have worked so hard to keep this weight off, and we want to keep it off forever and stay healthy. So subscribe to YouTube, go and follow me on Instagram, and then also tell me, either on Instagram or on YouTube, I don't care, in the comments, on the giveaway comments, of who else you are subscribed to or what other methods that you use for support. And because it is so important. So let me tell you about the giveaway. The giveaway, when I was looking at it, it can be used for post-op or pre-op, because some of the things that I have that I'm sending out are not necessarily for pre-op, for immediate post-op patients. And some of them any of them can be eaten by pre-op. And then the further out post-op patients definitely can use just about everything. So a couple of things that I found, you guys, these bowls from Fit and Fresh, they are excellent. And I think these have the they have measurements on them, and they have the little ice packs in them, and they are excellent for portion control. I mean, you could fit a whole meal early on. Even later, in these bowls. So those bowls are in here. I've got a variety, a ton of protein bars. I like protein bars. They get me through because I use them early on. I just use them as a snack, so I cut them in quarters. Then I ended up cutting them in thirds, and sometimes I cut them in half. And now I can use them as a full meal replacement or as a full snack because some of them have so many calories. You want to use them as a full meal or half them so that you can use them as a snack. So I have various brands that I've eaten over the. I have Premier Protein, I have Pure Protein, Quest Bar, and Quest Bar. I've heated all of them up except for the Premier Protein. Quest Bar, I've even put it in the oven for 5 minutes, and it comes out crunchy, kind of like a cookie. The Lift bars, these are from Atkins. They are pretty hard, but if you put them in the microwave for a few seconds, they turn out nice and soft, and they are really good. In fact, the Lift one, this one, chocolate chip cookie dough, I put this one in the microwave for 30 seconds, and it tastes like a little chocolate chip cookie. It's good. But like I said, they're kind of hard, so you have to heat those up for certain. And some of them may like them, some of you may like them crunchy. But I have various kinds of that. There's probably like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 11 of those. I also have, these are samples that I've received that I've tried, and I take something else so I don't use them anymore. But these are fusion vitamin samples if you needed to try those. And these are actually water packs with all your vitamins in it. And I've tried those several times too, and they're pretty decent. Um, Chicken broth. That's why I said some of you, early post op, you could use that. I love this chicken broth was the bomb. And I'm gonna tell you, I had some of this left over from when I had surgery, and I've kept it, and I use it for flavoring and all kinds of stuff. Um, and so I just decided to share a couple of those. Nectar. These are actually leftover nectar packets that I had from. You can mix them with water. This one was a favorite for a lot of people, and I'm gonna tell you, for the most part, I didn't like either one of these, so I'm throwing those in there. But this one, the green apple, was a favorite with a lot of people. They said it tastes like kind of like a green Jolly Rancher. I didn't like it for whatever reason. And then the grapefruit one, I'm throwing that one in. Let's see. Um, those are leftovers. Okay, these, y'all. I told y'all about those, so I'm sharing those with y'all. I wanted to go in there and get those, but I wasn't gonna go buy any more of those, so I didn't. I didn't eat any of those. Um, these are just leftover packets that I've picked up from support groups. Some of you may know the Breakfast Essentials, Breakfast Carnation. There's a tomato soup one that I specifically got to put in here from one of our support groups. Iced latte flavored, and then a fusion strawberry shortcake. So I hope you guys enjoy those. I also am putting in a complete cookie, Lenny and Larry's cookie. And I ain't even gonna lie, y'all had 2 of these in the package. It was another one was a snickerdoodle, but I ate that one the other day. In fact, I ate that one. Well, I split it. I ate half of it one day and half of it the other day. So I'm going to try to replace that one. So you'll probably get 2 of these. I don't know if you'll get snickerdoodle. This one is birthday cake. So I don't know if you'll get snickerdoodle or what flavor you'll get. It just depends on what they have left in the store. But all of them were good, especially when you heat them up. A lot of these protein snacks, especially the cookie and the bar variety, if you heat them up, they taste so much better. So much better. I am including flavor packets. This one is a hard one that people don't often find, the A&W. The pink lemonade is one that, pretty much I use just about every day. Now, I'm including those. I usually will mix those with a little bit of water. Excuse me, not water, but a little bit of ice and vanilla protein, and they are yummy, yummy, yummy. And I usually will do a crush one as well, orange crush or grape crush. I may go get some of those and include those in there too. The other big thing that I'm including in here is a container of nectar. And you guys, all of the stuff I purchased on my own, it was just things that I felt like I could share with you guys. I have eaten or tasted just about everything that I put that I'm giving you, and so all of it's good. But this right here, especially early on, was a lifesaver for me. It is an unflavored protein, and people ask me all the time what unflavored protein would I recommend. Nectar is what I recommend. It was good. It does sometimes depending on how much you put in your water, and I used it in water. I used it in some soups, but I mostly used it in water. And so I've actually included a water bottle. I caught this on sale. My son said, Mom, make sure you take the price tag off, but I don't think it really matters. I caught the water bottle on sale. This does have a spout, so some of you may not want to use the spout, but I use a straw and a spout now. Um, but that nectar was a lifesaver for me, and I've used it in everything. But I especially used it with my water and my flavor packets, like my pink lemonade or my lemonade packets. I used it in that to get in that extra protein, and that way I was actually sipping on protein all day long, and it was constantly kind of being entered in my body, and I wasn't just sitting trying to get it down in that 30-minute period that I was eating a meal, because I could not often get things down because I was very inflamed early on. So that has helped me. And I've even put this in like some ice cream before I knew about Halo. So I've even put that in ice cream, and you cannot taste it. Sometimes, depending upon how much you put in your water, it will settle out a little bit, but you can mix it right back in. And I don't think I ever really tasted it. It's been a while since I put it in water, but I don't think I ever really tasted it. I've used it all the time, and I bought these from All Star Nutrition because they are the cheapest there. Some people said to watch the expiration date on them, but I've never gotten a batch that had a bad expiration date. In fact, this one expires in 2018. They were excellent, excellent company for me. And then my pastor's daughter, she does bodybuilding, and it is a passion that has taken off for her. She is healthy. She came down, she did a health fair, and to support her, we bought a few of her bracelets, which are NME, which stand for No More Excuses. So I'm actually including a No More Excuses bracelet in that one. And I'm going to try to remember to put a link to Brittany's page if you're interested in seeing her. She is a bodybuilder, and when I tell y'all she looks amazing, she looks absolutely amazing. She just um, recently, I guess a few months ago, earned her pro status. She was like number one amateur, and so she recently got her pro status. The other thing that I'm including in here, these are things. Wait, let me see if I meant to include this one. Yes. Um, and actually, I'm not going to include that one in there. I might though. This is just a bariatric food diary. It's just a paper one. It kind of give you a couple ideas about how to include, how to record your meals, especially if you're more of a pencil paper type. And the other page, I'll probably include that one in there. And I've done an app on that. I've done a video on that, which is the top bariatric apps that are found useful. And that information is courtesy of my nutritionist. So I am going to send that out too. And I think that is it. There's one other thing that I've been thinking about including in, which is just kind of like a gift. It doesn't have anything to do with eating or food or anything like that. But I'll have to go and see if I can still find one. I bought one for me a couple weeks ago, and I really like it. Haven't used it a whole lot yet, but I carry it in my purse because whenever I have a moment, I'm trying to fill it in. And so I'm not gonna tell you what it is just in case I don't get to put it in there, but you may find there's some other things that are in there too. So anyway, this video has went on way too long, way longer than what I thought. So anyway, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Y'all keep praying for me. I will always keep praying for you. Peace out, babies. Mwah. Love y'all.